Beloved, if this reached you on a night when your heart feels heavy, then please do not go just yet. I know how close you came to scrolling past. Your eyes were already moving on, and yet something made you pause. And here you are. Perhaps that small pause was not nothing. You do not need to arrive here whole to be welcome. You do not need the right words, or a settled heart, or a faith that feels certain right now. You only need to stay and breathe and let yourself be still for a moment. So loosen your grip on whatever you have been holding so tightly, and let your shoulders come down, just for the length of this quiet hour. Before another word, let me be honest with you, because you deserve honesty and not flattery. What you are about to hear is an encouragement drawn from the Bible, a reflection offered in faith. It is not a private revelation. It is not a prediction about your life, and it is not a promise that any one thing will turn out a certain way. It is simply the steady comfort of Scripture, spoken gently over a heart that is hurting tonight. And there is one promise I want to lay underneath everything we share in these minutes. It is found in the book of Psalms, the 147th Psalm, verse 3. Let the words come slowly, the way water soaks into dry ground. He healeth the broken in heart, and bindeth up their wounds. Read that again inside yourself, without rushing. He heals the broken in heart. He binds up their wounds, the way a careful hand wraps a wound so it can mend. He does not stand far off from your sorrow. He comes near to it. This is not a slogan. It is not wishful thinking. In the Scriptures, this is the heart of the one who made you, turned tenderly toward the ones who are hurting. And tonight, that ancient kindness is being read gently over you. And there is a companion to that promise, just as quiet, just as sure. It comes from the same book of Psalms, the 34th Psalm, verse 18. Listen closely. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. He is near, not distant, not waiting at the far edge of your pain. Near. Near to the brokenhearted, near to the crushed in spirit, near to exactly the kind of heart you may be carrying right now. So let these truths come to you the way the Bible speaks them, as if the Father himself were sitting beside you in the quiet and saying, My child, I know your heart is broken. I know about the loss that changed the shape of your days. I know about the empty chair, the unanswered phone, the room that is too silent now. I know about the love you still carry, with nowhere to put it anymore. And I have not turned away from any of it. I see the grief you tuck behind a steady face when others are watching. I see how you say you are fine, and then weep when the door finally closes. I see the moments grief catches you off guard, in the middle of an ordinary day over something small. The Scriptures say that I keep close watch over the tears of my people, that not one of them falls unnoticed. So hear me. Your sorrow has not gone unseen, and it has never made me love you less. You may have wondered if you are grieving wrong or grieving too long. You watched the world keep moving while your own world stood still, and you began to feel ashamed of how much it still hurts. But hear me now. There is no clock on grief, and there is no shame in love that aches. The tears you cry are not a sign of weak faith. They are the price of having loved, and love is never wasted. You are allowed to grieve. You are allowed to miss what you have lost. You do not have to rush yourself toward a smile you do not feel. You do not have to pretend the wound has closed when it is still tender to the touch. Healing is not forgetting. Healing is being held while you remember. There is a voice that often comes in seasons of loss, isn't there? A heavy voice that arrives in the dark. It speaks in your own tired tone, so you mistake it for the simple truth. It tells you that you should be over this by now. It tells you that you are a burden with your sadness. It whispers that no one wants to hear about your grief again, so you swallow it and carry it alone. And in the quiet hours, it replays every moment you wish you had said or done or held a little longer. My child, hear me. That heavy voice does not speak for heaven. It does not speak for the one who made you, and it does not speak the truth about your worth. So when that voice begins its familiar accusation, answer it with what is true. When it says you are a burden, the truth says, I am near to the brokenhearted. When it says you should be done grieving, the truth says, I bind up wounds, and binding takes time. When it says you are utterly alone in this, the truth says, I have not left your side. You do not have to silence the voice all at once. You only have to stop believing it is right about you. So if you are listening tonight with a heart that has been broken, this is for you. If you have lost someone and the world feels emptier than it did before, this is for you. If a love ended, or a hope died, or a future you counted on quietly slipped away, this is for you. If you have been holding it together for everyone else while your own heart quietly breaks, this especially is for you. You do not have to be composed here. You do not have to perform your peace. You do not have to make your grief presentable before you bring it. Come as you are, with the broken heart you actually have. The scriptures tell of a Savior who wept openly at the grave of a friend he loved. He did not scold the mourners for their tears. He did not stand above their sorrow. He entered it, and he wept with them. So when you weep, you are not failing. You are in the company of the one who wept too. And there is something the world rarely tells the grieving, something worth hearing slowly. Your grief is not a problem to be solved. It is love with nowhere left to go. The depth of your sorrow is the measure of how real your love was. You are not broken because you grieve. You are tender because you loved well. And the one who made you does not ask you to be ashamed of that tenderness. He moves toward it. He draws near to it. He gathers it gently into his care. I want you to know something about all those nights you cried where no one could see. The tears that soaked your pillow. The prayers that were only a name spoken into the dark. The grief you could not put into words, that came out only as a long, wordless ache. You thought those tears simply vanished, that they fell into an empty silence and meant nothing. But the scriptures say your sorrow is known and your tears are kept, not one of them lost. Every quiet sob was heard. Every silent ache was understood. None of your grieving was wasted, and none of it was ever too small to matter to heaven. Sometimes there were no answers, only his nearness in the dark. And sometimes his nearness was the answer you most needed. Beneath the surface, in a place too deep for you to see, something gentle was at work. Even on the nights it felt like nothing was. Like a wound that knits itself together slowly under the bandage, unseen, doing its quiet work long before the skin looks whole again. You were never as alone in that grief as the silence made you feel. Now, I know you may feel none of this comfort yet. Comfort comes slowly to a heart that has been torn. And that is all right. You are not behind. What is true does not wait on your feelings to make it true. He is near to the brokenhearted, whether or not you can feel him near tonight. These promises were written down long centuries ago so that they could find you in exactly this hour and hold you when feeling cannot. So let me say it again, slowly. the way a grieving heart sometimes needs to hear a thing more than once. You are not alone in this. You are seen in your sorrow, and you are loved through it. The world has taught you to hurry your healing, to get back to normal, to stop making others uncomfortable with your pain. But that is not how heaven treats a broken heart. Heaven does not rush the wounded. It binds the wound gently, at the pace the wound can bear. And the love that holds you does not grow tired of your grief. It does not check the clock. It stays. When your heart is shattered, you are loved. When you cannot stop the tears, you are loved. On the days you can almost breathe again, you are loved. And on the days the loss feels brand new, you are loved still. I want you to look back for just a moment at the days right after your heart first broke. The mornings you did not know how you would get out of bed. The nights you were sure the ache would never loosen. And yet here you are, still breathing, still standing, even if your legs feel unsteady. Still here. Do you ever wonder how you carried what you carried? How a small strength showed up on a morning you had none of your own? How you found, somehow, enough to face one more day when the night before you were certain you could not? The scriptures would say that was not your strength alone. That was the one who stays close to the brokenhearted, holding you up. You did not survive this far by being strong enough on your own. You survived because you were carried, even on the days you could not feel the arms that carried you. And here is something your grief may have hidden from you. The love you are mourning is not erased by the loss. It is still real. It still shaped you. It still lives in the way you love others now. You think loss only took from you, and it is true, it took so much. But the love you were given is still yours to keep. No grave, no goodbye, no ending can reach back and unmake the good that was given to you. What you shared was not undone by how it ended, and the one who made you holds in his own keeping every good thing you fear you have lost forever. One day, in a way you cannot see from here, you may meet someone standing exactly where you stand tonight, with the same fresh wound, and the gentleness your own grief taught you will be the very thing that helps them breathe again. Nothing you have suffered and nothing you have loved is going to be wasted. And let me speak gently to the loneliness that grief brings with it. You have looked around and felt that no one truly understands what you have lost. You watched others move on, or changed the subject, or grow quiet when you spoke of it. And you began to feel utterly alone in your sorrow. But you are not as alone as the loneliness insists. There is one who draws near precisely to hearts like yours. He does not move on. He does not change the subject. He does not grow tired of your grief. The scriptures are full of mourners. He stayed close to the widow weeping behind her veil, the family standing at a tomb, the ones who thought all hope was buried. He did not keep his distance from any of them. He came near. So when the loneliness tells you no one understands, remember the one who is nigh unto the brokenhearted. You are not grieving in an empty room. You are grieving in the presence of a love that has not left. So tonight, I am asking you to set down a few things you were never meant to carry along with your grief. Lay down the guilt for the things you could not control. Lay down the shame for grieving longer or harder than others think you should. Lay down the fear that you will always feel exactly this broken. A fear writing your future in ink it has no right to use. You were not made to carry those weights on top of your sorrow, and you do not have to carry any of it alone. And about the regrets that grief drags up, the words left unsaid, the moments you wish you had back, the last conversation you would give anything to do over. Hear this gently, my child. Love is not erased by the things left imperfect. The good you gave was real, even where it was incomplete. The scriptures promise that His mercies are new every morning. New every single morning, which means there is fresh grace already waiting for your tomorrow before you have done a thing to earn it. Mercy was never a reward for those who grieve flawlessly. It has always been a gift for the ones who are simply broken and honest about it. And that includes you. So lay the regret down too. Not because the past did not happen, but because it no longer has the right to keep wounding you each night. If these words have touched something in you, you do not need to do anything dramatic. You do not owe a stranger a comment to make your grief real. You do not have to prove your faith or your pain to anyone. But if you would like, you can take this quiet moment and turn it into a small and honest prayer. It can be as simple as this. Lord, my heart is broken. Please come near and help me carry this. There are no perfect words for grief. The scriptures show God meeting people in their groans and their silences and the prayers too heavy to finish. Your honesty is enough. Your tears are a kind of prayer all their own. And if someone you love comes to mind right now, someone whose heart is also breaking tonight, you are welcome to share this message with them. Not as a chain, not as a demand, just as a quiet kindness, the way you would sit beside a friend who is grieving and simply stay. Now here is one gentle but important word, and I will not rush past it because it matters for a heart like yours. Faith is a deep comfort, but it is not meant to replace the care of others. Grief is heavy, and you were never meant to carry it entirely alone. If the weight of your loss feels too great, if the sorrow grows too dark to bear, please also reach out to someone you trust, to a pastor, or to a counselor who can walk closely with you. Leaning on others in your grief is not a lack of faith. Hope and help were always meant to walk together. Asking for support when your heart is broken is not weakness. It is wisdom, and it is brave. And before we come to the end, let me ask one gentle thing of you. Be patient with your own healing. I am not telling you the ache will lift on a schedule. I am not handing you a date or a guarantee or a tidy ending where the grief is simply gone. I am telling you what faith has always whispered to the morning, that you are not carrying this alone, and that the one who binds up wounds has not stopped his gentle work in you. You have lived through every single one of your hardest days so far, even the ones you were sure would end you. That is not nothing. That is grace, holding you on the days you did not even know you were being held. And the same nearness that has carried you this far is not about to leave you now. So when the grief still feels heavy, stay. When the comfort is slow in coming, stay. When you cannot imagine how the heart heals from here, just take the one small step in front of you and stay. So as this message draws toward its close, I want to leave one thing in your hands to carry into tomorrow. Your broken heart is not the end of your story. The scriptures speak again and again of a God who turns mourning into something gentler in His own time, who is close to the crushed, who does not break the bruised reed nor put out the smoldering wick. Whatever your loss has taken from you, the final word over your life is not despair. The one who is nigh unto the brokenhearted is nigh unto you, even now, in this very room. I will not promise you a day when the pain disappears. I will not promise you a timeline for your healing. I will not pretend to know the things that only God knows. You have likely been handed enough hollow comfort already, and I will not add to it. but I can leave you with what the scriptures say with full confidence. He healeth the broken in heart, and bindeth up their wounds. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. He heals, he binds, he draws near. And he is near to you tonight. So lift your eyes for just a moment. Not because the loss is suddenly undone, but because you were never, not for one breath of it, grieving alone. Take one more slow breath now, as gently as you can manage. And let this be the truth you rest on tonight. You are seen in your sorrow. You are held in your breaking. And you are loved through every tear. If gentle words like these bring your heart any quiet, you are always welcome to stay near this small corner of the internet, where we simply sit with the scriptures together, in no hurry at all. And wherever tomorrow finds you, and whatever you are carrying, may you carry it knowing that the one who made you is near to the brokenhearted and has not let go of your hand. Peace be with you, dear friend. Be gentle with yourself. Rest now.